Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Denise, aka MissNiseReads, and today we're going to be talking about the books that I read in June. It wasn't a lot, but I mean, at least we're reading. That's what counts. So I read 3 books. All of them are physical. One, though, I read at Barnes& and Noble, and we're going to talk more about that literally in a second. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into the reading wrap up. So the book that I read was Whoever Steals This Book, Volume 1, and I rated it 3 stars. At first, it got me really intrigued about like the storyline as a whole and how the female MC was the one who touched that certain book and a whole new fairy tale happened, right? That part was interesting and trying to like figure out and solve the issue so that she can kind of go back to, you know, her daily life. And then we just see as well what she also has to deal with as well, and just seeing her frustrations with that. It kind of fell short because is it going to be kind of like the repetition of the same like mission of like what they have to do? Because that's kind of where it fell flat for me personally. So that's why I rated it 3 star. I don't know if I'm going to get back to this series soon, but it was a read, I will say. So I did enjoy it. Just was not expecting the stuff that I was expecting, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be a little bit more. The next book that I read was Like a Butterfly, Volume 1 by Sue Morishita, and I rated this a 4.25 stars. I really enjoyed it, actually. You have 2 main characters that kind of have issues with communicating, and they get drawn to each other. I'm very interested about the story. Yet again, the rivalry is weird. The classmates are weird, first and foremost. Like, we get it. We get it. But at the same time, too, it's just weird. They're just weird to me. Um, so I'm very excited to see how the main characters, like, their friendship is going to blossom and everything like that. So I had a fun time. It was a really cute read, especially while I was on like a tiny vacation. So I posted a little bit more of like my honest thoughts as well on my Instagram. So go and check that out. And the last book that I read was The Romance Rivalry by Susan Lee, and I rated this same for 2.5 stars. I never thought I would speed through a book the way that I sped through this one. I also did a full book review, so you can go and check that out on my blog because I talk more about it in depth. But this story kept me so hooked. I've had to like force myself to put this down. I think the reason why it wasn't like a 5 star to be quite exact is because of Irene, some of her actions, but then again, it is YA. It is still dealing with teenagers. So a lot of decisions weren't the best on her end, and just the way that she treated Aiden at times was not the greatest either. Um, but I did like the banter between the two. Such a fun time to read. But what's also very much interesting that was done, but not in a cringy way, was the fact of each of the chapters in the book. It's a trope, obviously, and Lee really does a good job making it that trope without it being too cringe, and it adds layers to the story, which she did a good job on. So I do have some of her other work on my Kindle, so I'm very, very excited to get through her backlist. and I'm very, very, very excited because I really enjoyed this one. So this won't be my last of reading Susan Lee's books. And with that, that is the reading wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what books you read in July. I'd like to know. Make sure you follow my social media. All of that will be in the description below. And until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.